never getting the character because you never actually have the resources to get the character.
Okay,
unless Pokke, unless you spend more money because you're gonna acquire the most shiny toy and then you're gonna go.
How do I knock, bro? What's he saying?
Yeah, I was actually saying that. I said that verbatim during my stream. I said that the maps look really cool, but I wish they were open world so we could fully explore them. But I know we're not going to be able to do that. However, we'll still get a nice cinematic feel that the developers are going to lay out for us, which I think is good. By the way, MrPokke, you're in the call if you want to pick up on Discord. Yo, Chad, tell MrPokke to pick up on Discord. He joined the call. Yeah, he.
Oh fuck, man, should I do Discord? Oh my god, I'm so scared that my stream crashes. Okay, wait. I'll do web Discord. I'll do web Discord. Oh, I'm so fucking scared, bro.
Yippee!
Yeah, are you good?
The reason why I didn't join just now is because cause like I think there's something wrong with Discord, and when I open the Discord app, it will like crash my stream, like literally just crash my stream. So I'm so scared to open. Yeah, but I'm trying to web browser this time. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Yeah.
Is there any way? Okay, no, that should be good. I think I fixed it. Okay, great. Yeah. We kind of already talked about how we felt about that live stream. How did you feel about the live stream?
I think it's pretty good. Hella good.
Oh, you're a shill, man. What? You're a fucking shill. Oh my god.
Wait, no. Let me make sure this question is perfectly being heard. Do you think the presentation 3.0, the content of 3.0 looks cool? Yeah. What did you think the presentation of the content for 3.0?
I think it's great. Why?
Oh, no. Do you speak Chinese or no?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Maybe that's why he enjoyed it. I think for non-Chinese speakers it was kind of rough.
Oh, it's like an East.
How would that be different though?
Moment. Oh, okay, I see.
No, I'm saying like we had to like sit there and read while you like got them to yap for you. You know what I'm saying?
No, but either way, it's still yap. It's boring as fuck.
There was too much yap. Is that why?
Yeah. I think for when you have a 3.0 major patch, you would expect the pageantry and the presentation of the trailers to take the forefront rather than the developers just yapping about it. Just like a little factor. So it was, I think it was 49 minutes of just raw developer yapping to 8 minutes of trailers.
I think it was okay. I don't really feel that it was like too much yet. I was kind of following like the lore they were building up, right?
Sure.
Oklahoma and everything, and then like some tidbits.
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I thought the lore was beautifully like explained by them. I was enjoying that part too. I agree with Tech though in terms of like presentation using Wuthering Waves 2.0 as a benchmark. Pokke, would you say that Wuthering Waves 2.0 was a better experience to palatable experience to consume versus this one?
Okay, maybe I just biased because I like the content of HSR a lot more.
Yeah.
So I like whatever content is HSR related, I just like it. Yeah. Maybe the presentation.
That's fair. That's fine.
Yeah.
Sure. My thing is when I watch once again, you gotta, and I'm not trying to be like this, oh dude, Wuthering Waves, dude. What I'm saying is that when the Wuthering Waves live stream ended, I was like hype as fuck because of the live stream. Like I loved like the music, the carnival, the presentation. I thought we were gonna get the song by Yaosobi, which I was really excited for. It didn't happen. I was pretty disappointed by that. But for HSR, I was like,
that's a good fucking point. We didn't see any of the other Chrysos airs, man.
Yeah, maybe I'm dumb. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
So Aglia is one of them, Tech, and then the others are, I think, the freaking Kratos guy or the fucking God of War.
Okay.
It's the people who bleed gold blood, which I would say that's a very important point of going into this Greek god lore we're getting ready to delve into.
Okay. All right. Someone is telling me that we did get the Yaosobi song. Was she singing in English?
Did we? I don't think we did.
I think
was it like a
second? Very first one, like the very first thing that we saw, like the very first one.
Damn, bro, she knows English. Since when did she know English?
Okay.
Oh, okay. That was all right.
Yeah, well, Chinese people.
Eastern singers, am I right? You know, imagine
Easterns. Yeah.
Damn.
How do y'all feel about the stamina increase? By the way, it went from 240 to 300 now.
I like the Immensify a lot.
Fantastic.
That was one of the better changes.
So check this out. I actually don't think it was great after pondering on it. I thought it was great initially.
Really? Okay.
But here's my thing, and answer me this honestly. Have y'all ever ran into a resource problem in HSR?
Like,
I never. Once I get on, the last thing I think about is I need more stamina in this game. Swear, I always have plenty of resources for all characters, and I was just like, the last thing I think about is, oh damn, I needed an extra 60 stamina.
I mean, it doesn't change.
I know that might sound like a hot take, but it's
exactly the same. So it's just like a little bit more storage. I think it's more for people that like just a tourist. Or
Yeah.
Just a little bit of.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
For me, like everything is so quickly clearable. I'm just like, more is more. It benefits the new players. So great. Who cares?
Yeah. I just was thinking that. I was like, I mean, I never get on thinking I need more stamina.
Sure, dude. You should make that a video because that was one of the hottest takes I've ever heard you say.
Well, this is the thing though. Like when you think about like Zenless Zone Zero, if you think about Genshin Impact, I remember I always had that craving of needing an extra 60 stamina. But on HSR, I get on, I have 4 million gold. I get on, I have every material I needed to send somebody to 90. So I'm just like, I don't need the 60 stamina. I don't.
Nah, not really.
Having it is better than not having it, but sure.
Better than
It
nothing.
doesn't change
Better
anything
than
Out
nothing.
for me.
It doesn't change
I
anything.
have 2,000.
Log in.
That's what. No, listen to this though. I have 2,000 reserve stamina right now on my. If I log onto my honkaistarrail account, I have 2,000 reserve stamina unused.
Damn, that's a lot, bro.
And every character's built.
Okay. That's huge.
Yeah, but do you have 190 speed on every character?
That's a good point too.
Yeah.
How many people have reserved stamina left over? I think that's the number one evidence, compelling evidence that, I mean, getting an increase ain't really gonna change nothing. But hey,
Like 100.
that's just my opinion.
Sure. Yeah, I'm always down for anything to give me more time where I don't have to play. I'll take it. You know,
Yeah.
when something busy comes up, the bigger the reserve is, the more I get to like not stress about the game overcapping. Because I played this game called Summer's War where the stamina would overcap every day, or it would cap every 12 hours. So I would lose sleep waking up in the middle of the night to grind efficiency to upgrade my units. And I know a lot of people probably also have that. So having a bigger reserve will be nice for players who really want to get the game off their mind so they can focus on other shit, dump it, know they have 300 plus 2,000 overcaps. So I think it'll just be nice.
You know what would make it nicer for me is if they double up on your ability to complete the daily task, like Wuthering Waves did.
No,
Then
but I feel like it's so easy already.
Like double clear.
Yeah, like that. See, that would make it better for me because then I'm like, okay, cool. But me having to spend another 60 means I got to go through a boring ass fucking domain again.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think a double clear would be really great. What do you think about that, Pokke?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Just make
No, I
everything
think it
faster.
doesn't really need it all too much. Am I crazy?
I mean, anything that makes
Is this
the experience more streamlined, I think.
Yeah.
Just take it.
Yeah,
I mean,
like why
me,
not?
anything
Like,
that
why not?
expedites
Yeah,
the tedious, repetitive shit for me. It's like, let me get this out the goddamn way.
Yeah, I think the biggest, most controversial thing that we should talk about, that we should get out of the way is how are we feeling about the 4 banners per part of a patch? So 8 banners in total. What do you guys think? And I would love for Box to go first for this one.
It's so fucking greedy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they did give us like 20 polls, but let's be honest, 20 polls isn't gonna do anything, man. It's still pretty bad for like a 3.0 live stream. I think this live stream was just like a whole mess, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like there was so much lore dumping. I feel like they could have just like separated it, like the lore dump into like a different thing. Because in the live stream, I feel like we're just really there for like the actual in-game content and not really like the story, I guess. Like I think they 1,000,000% could have like separated. By the way, like all those banners, the fact that they're rerunning so many meta characters at the same time, giving so little rewards, I think it's pretty greedy, man. To be honest.
I think there's a horribly
I think you're
L
all
take, bro.
fucking retarded for putting an L take. No, it's not.
I think that's
It's
a
not an L
horrible
take at
take.
all. I think you guys are all retarded for putting L take. All right, let's establish this really fucking concrete take here. You guys are fucking retarded for putting L take.
Exactly. It was
What
a
about
big
it is
W.
L?
It was a big
What
W.
about it is L? What about it is L, chat? I need to hear this shit. Okay, so let's establish this real quick. You guys think more banners or more characters is good, right? Let's establish this. Tell me when they're gonna actually put these characters in a convenient spot for you to acquire them. Because here was the argument. The argument was, if we're gonna get more characters, that's more options for us to choose. But who are you gonna pick? Herta the Emanator, or are you gonna choose Fei Xiao and Robin?
Okay, yo.
The
wait,
answer is you're gonna try and acquire them all if you don't own them all. means you're going to spend even more money, and you're gonna feed into the predatory gotcha practice that these fuckers love doing. It is not a healthy fucking incentivization to say, let me put these two meta characters right next to the fucking emanator of the erudition path. No matter how much you convince yourself that it is not. Is there anybody who wants to like rebuttal this in the chat?
Yeah, this is just a Western CC thing. I'm gonna keep it about, man. Like, I swear you will only feel that this is you will only say that box had a W tick if you want to pull all characters. But frankly speaking, you don't need to pull all characters. I feel like having more banners or like more choices in a rerun is really good because it makes it faster. So that if they rerun more frequently, you can just pick them up.
Wait, hold on. Makes what faster? Makes what faster?
Makes the rerun schedule faster. Like instead of having one rerun, like 1 unit per rerun, you now have 3, but every single rerun is like faster. So it will reduce the FOMO of every single time you get a new unit.
Think about what you're saying. You're saying it's faster. How is it faster if the average person doesn't spend more than 100 USD on the game per month? They're just looking at characters they're not going to get. That's not just faster. They still haven't acquired the character. They don't get it, right, Pokke? So listen, they don't get it, and then the next time the character pops up again, it's the next emanator. So then they don't get it that time either. So you see where we're going with this. You're not moving actually. You're just you're never getting the character because you never actually have the resources to get the fucking character.
Okay,
unless you spend more money because you're going to acquire the most shiny toy, and then you're going to go, all right, I guess I'll spend more money to get this character now as well. You're just never going to get the character. You're never going to get him.
No, man, I really don't think that's the case because the flip side is if they make each rerun slower, right? So for example, if they rerun only Face Xiao, and they make every single one one rerun, the exact same scenario for you would still apply, except that if like another emulator comes out and it will like quote unquote power creep everything, then you would have put Face Xiao regardless, and then she would be like power creep, and you would have no use for her. Like her use would be gone by the time the new emulator comes out anyway. By that logic, so it would be better if you have more reruns more frequently, increase the frequency, so that you have an option to choose which unit is good for that specific time slot, and you wouldn't feel the FOMO of like, yeah, sure.
If the vertical progression is what we're arguing here at this particular point, right? You're basically so if somebody wants to play the hunt path characters, the follow-up path characters,
right?
Correct.
Right.
They're gonna want to pick up Fei Xiao and Robin. We're talking about new players too. They're inside of this argument. Let's say they want to play Fei Xiao and Robin, and they just got into the game.
Okay.
They're going to have to either spend money to get both of them right then and there because they're not going to have the resources to acquire them both, or they're going to have to wait for the next rerun down the line. How much is the resource acquisition per patch update to acquire one character? How much is it? What's the percentage to acquire one character per patch update?
You are not able. You are having less resources to get both characters at the same time. Like you won't have enough, basically.
You don't even have enough to get one character, Pokke.
Yeah.
You only have enough to get maybe 50% of a character. You probably are going to have enough to get 50% of a character. Keep in mind, Pokke, we're talking about us being able to acquire them because we could just drop 100, 200, 300 like it ain't a fucking thing to us. But the average person is going to go through that patch. Maybe they'll get the battle pass, the welcome moon, and then they're going to have enough to get one character out of 4 characters. That's going to be the literal scenario every single time. Every time. And guess what? 50% of the content in this game, Pokke, is getting the characters.
Okay, but this argument wouldn't change anything if you had 1 rerun or 3 reruns in 1 patch.
No, okay, so let me establish that. So maybe you're not understanding what my solution would be is. It would be good if they actually placed characters that benefited you in convenient spots. The problem is every time they do this 4-banner thing that you're saying is a good thing, they intentionally place them on the meta viable fucking paths where you're not going to be able to have the resources left over to get them. If they were to say, okay, we're going to give you Boot Hill or Robin and Fei Xiao after 2 patches after the fucking Erudition Path Emanator drops, that's much more of a preparation period for you to acquire those characters. But they're never going to do that. They're going to say, no, we're going to put them right next to this fucking Emanator. And then you're going to feel that pressure to want to pick them up right there. All I'm saying is if they were to spread out these reruns in the convenient spots, it would be much better and less predatory, less pressure on the player to acquire them. Does that make sense? They're never going to do it though. And if they do, or if they already have, name a time they did it. Firefly was next to their fucking Ron May. Robin was next to Fei Xiao. Now guess what? Robin's next to Fei Xiao again. Boot Hill is going to be next to whoever the fuck.
Okay. Me personally, I don't think it makes sense because you are saying if they were to pace it out, you will have more resources per patch because then you can pull for them reruns, right? Like for example, if
no, not more resources. Not more resources. I didn't say that.
Okay, you have more resources over more patches because you are splitting them across more reruns.
No, Pokke. My argument is you're in a much better position to pick that rerun character you want to acquire. It's not about more resources. You're just gonna have a better position on the board to go, okay, I can actually save for that character because they're 3 patches away instead of on the same patch as the one unit everybody's gonna pull for.
Yeah, because it's 3 patches away, you have 3 patches worth of resources compared to 1 patch worth of resources. So you do have more resources over 3 patch. Okay, so if that is the case.
It's funny because you keep saying more resources, the same amount of resources. You're just able to decide how you want to spend those resources more effectively.
Okay,
it's
you
not
get
more.
more
It's just
resources
you're able
over
to
3
decide
patch
it.
compared to 1 patch. That is an objective truth. Okay, done. So the thing with why that doesn't really change at all, if you want to get Fei Xiao and Robin now or Fei Xiao and Robin later, is because the emulator will still come out later. You get what I'm saying? So if the emulator comes out later, you put Fei Xiao
No, that's not true. They don't just drop emanators every single patch. You can't just like throw that out there like they're dropping emanators every single patch. That's just not true.
I know, but eventually the emulator is gonna come out. It will come out.
Yeah, but that timeline's pretty important, Pokke. If the emanator comes out every 6 months, guess what? That's plenty of time for you to get whoever you want and then still get your emanator. But if an emanator's coming out every single patch, now we got a problem here.
Okay, so Smack, this is talking about when an animator comes out. So this has nothing to do with reruns. If an animator comes out faster, it doesn't matter if Fei Xiao reruns now or next year, because the animator would have came out by then. So the value for that character will only be tied to how fast an animator comes out. So let's just assume that an animator comes out in the same time. So both cases, let's just say 6 months from now. Is that fair?
How about I'll just give you a better one? What if they dropped Fei Xiao and Robin 2 patches later instead of the patch they're dropping them on now?
And what difference would it make? Because they're gonna rerun
then
anyways.
if you wanted one or the other, you would be able to acquire them and the emanator. But right now, you cannot acquire one or the other and the emanator because they're in the exact same time period. You realize my whole argument is boiling down to them trying to get you to spend money off of a fear of missing out versus getting you to spend it with a good amount of time to acquire the characters you want. And here's the thing, you're arguing on behalf of supporting what the company's goal is, which is to get people to spend the money. That's the argument you're making.
No,
whereas me, I'm going,
no,
this is their goal.
No, Smack, no.
Huh?
I'm not. My goal is not to get people to spend more money because this will only apply if you get in by the FOMO. But the thing is, if they make more reruns per single patch, then you would not have the FOMO to put them in this patch because it's gonna happen sooner next time. Whereas if you have
they
one
make more
single
reruns,
banner,
say that one more time for me, brother. Say that one more time.
okay,
for me
let's
again.
just say
If
you have
they
3
make more
reruns
per
now,
patch,
it will take a shorter time to get the next rerun. So you will have less FOMO because if you let's just say if you
They're
miss
targeted,
Robin right
though.
now, right? If you miss Robin right now, you have to wait a longer time because there's only one single rerun per patch. So there's more FOMO for player if they only rerun a single unit at each time. Whereas if there's 3 rerun patches, they will rerun the next unit sooner. So there's actually less FOMO for players unless you want to get everyone. Then that's not
here.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, brother, but hear me out here. You're making this argument as if they're gonna do this roundabout like way to make all limited banner characters have like eventually show up, right? That's the argument you're making. You're like, oh, it's gonna go by faster. You're gonna be able to see these units more often. They're always going to pick the units though. You're making it seem like everybody's going to see every unit eventually, but they just pick the units that are meta viable and they place them next to meta viable units. Do you understand that?
Okay, I think this is based on what they want to rerun. My argument is I believe...
That's what I'm saying. Yes, the house is in control. That's my argument, Smokey. The house is in control, brother.
Okay.
So, like, they get to decide what units are going to go out, right? So they get to decide that. That means they're always going to choose the same units in the inconvenient spots. They've done that. We've seen it. We have literal, according to tech, demonstrable proof of them doing that. They literally will choose the exact same unit. It's not like, oh, you're going to choose the unit I want. No, it's going to be the same units every time.
They run the same rerun units every single time.
Well, that's based off of what we've seen. When Firefly came out, they had Ranmei, right?
Yeah.
And when Fei Xiao came out, they had Robin.
Yep, correct.
Now, they just dropped the Emanator Erudition Path girl. Guess who's on her banner? Jade.
Mm-hmm.
All they're doing every time is pairing the best in slot character right next to the Emanator or the character that they're incentivizing you to spend on, which is going to increase your pressure and go, oh, well, their best characters right next to them. I guess I'll spend that one too.
Okay, then my question is, what difference would it make if they just made a Jade rerun or a Jade rerun with Robin and Fei Xiao then?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. If they make Jade, who obviously is good with the Emanator, correct? We all know this. Jade is gonna pop off with the Herta, correct?
Sure.
Instead of putting Jade in the exact same time frame as the Herta, put Jade in a whole different time frame away from her, because then you can pick both units up without feeling the need to spend more money to acquire both units.
Okay, but this argument is depending on which unit gets a rerun. It's not the number of reruns per patch. My argument is not the unit specifically. I'm arguing for more rerun options per rerun is good for the player base, because the player base can choose.
Only if they actually are showing, or if they're diversifying the rerun options.
Yep, absolutely.
That's
if they
I'm
are
saying.
not diversifying and they keep doing the same shit, then that is absolutely not good for a player base. But I'm arguing
how many
for
times have we
having
seen
more options
Robin?
is good.
And how many times have we seen Robin? You see what I'm saying? And then again, and Robin was put in inconvenient places, not in good places.
But having more rerun options does make it better though, because she gets rerun more frequently.
I agree with more rerun options makes it better.
Yep.
I feel like we're just dancing around.
Having more rerun options is that is like the main thing. The specific
Pokke,
unit.
I agree if they do it correctly, but they don't do it correctly.
Okay,
they do it in the way to get you to spend money. I want to ask though, like, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that's completely like up to the company. And I agree if they specifically choose units that are like predatory, like, oh, it's like an Emanator with Jade. If it's like a specific choice and it's not up to like just more options and just like diversify the options, then yeah, I agree it's bad. But my only argument is assuming that they cycle it faster, it will always be good for player base because they cycle it faster.
And here's the thing, I completely agree with that logic. All I said is based off of what we've seen, they just love lining up the peanut butter and jelly combos in the exact same time frame.
Yep, if they always line up peanut butter and jelly, it's bad. Yep. Whether is it one rerun or two rerun,
they're 10 out of 10 for it. They're 10 out of 10 for it right now. Every time, peanut butter and jelly, same period.
Sure.
It's funny because as we're thinking about this, Pokke, they're pretty much doing what Genshin Impact just did, except the difference is they're not debuting Premier. Like these aren't Premier characters next to each other. It's like they're reruns, but they're still peanut butter. It's still the same peanut butter and jelly concept.
Okay. I just want to say that I agree with your point, but the point that I was arguing for at first.
No, I get it. I got you.
Yeah. So at your current
I don't think you're wrong either.
Yeah, peanut butter. Yep, PB&J is bad. I agree, but more option is good. So that's pretty much it.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah,
we're good.
I don't disagree, brother. We're good. All right,
we're good. Yo, I'm gonna watch this whole affair. Y'all can keep calling, but yo, I'll
wait.
Yo,
wait, hold up.
What up?
I'll weigh in real quick.
Sure.
You want to go watch the Hoyo Fair because you can if you want.
No. Just you're wearing it. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So for me, I think it's all about how it always goes with Hoyoverse, which is how do they deliver on this system. I don't think it's nearly as bad as the Genshin Impact one, because putting 2 new characters on a limited 3-week time period and then putting all the rewards on the second half, I think that's just super scummy. I do think there's a lot of pros and cons. I 100% agree with MrPokke where with more characters rerunning, that means that there's a higher chance, I'm using air quotations if you can't see that, higher chance of the character that you want appearing more frequently. However, it does 100% depend on the design of Hoyoverse. Do I think they're gonna ever just say, oh, so now we'll release Tribby, who sucks, and here's all these other good characters you can pull for instead? No, I don't. I think they're gonna put bad characters with bad characters and really good characters with really good characters, but that's just my pessimistic glass half empty take. Now, theoretically, it could work really well, but also theoretically, it could be very bad. I think that the thing that really sucks is it's going to be controversial because it all depends on how they deliver on it. And will Hoyoverse be fair and kind and give us patches where we get all the characters that we miss and not have to make a tough call? Yeah, probably not. But it sure would be cool if they did. I think that's the only issue. It's kind of just a wait and see on what happens.
I was just gonna say they are 10 for 10 though of doing the worst way. They're 10 for 10.
Oh, absolutely, 100%, 100 million%.
And yeah, that's why I was like, it's just every time it's peanut butter and jelly. It's never peanut butter and mayonnaise.
Yeah. Well, I mean, peanut butter and mayonnaise. White people love that shit. It's actually
weird.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good, guys. Us whiteys, we know that shit. Yo, MrPokke, did you say you were gonna go watch the Hoyo Fair?
Yeah, I was gonna watch a Hoyo Fair.
Is there one for like
discussion too, Pokke? By the way, brother. I hope you take that shit to heart. I love having those discussions, man.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, is there like a honkaistarrail Hoyo Fair, or what is it?
It's happening right now. Yeah, it's honkaistarrail.
Wait, where is it?
It's wait, hold up. Give you the link. Yeah. Also, yo.
Hide and seek Hoyo Fair?
Yep.
Wait! Yo! All right, let's talk later, boys. I'll see y'all. Peace.
Okay.
All right.
What the fuck? It's funny because this thing is just most fucking. That's crazy. All right, Pokke, enjoy your stream, brother.
Yeah, same. Oh my! Oh wait, I fixed my mic.
Bet your sandy shores you do.
Okay, yo, Taggy Raiders, hello, welcome. Okay, I was in the middle of watching this. Whether is it a LW doesn't matter because, we're basically arguing for different points here, right? More option great, PB and J bad. That's pretty much it. But yo, welcome Raiders. Hope you guys like. I don't know, man. I like 3.0. Maybe because I'm an Eastern CC, I could understand Chinese. I was really quite involved with them explaining the lore. But that's just me personally. So it is what it is, right? Yeah, I'm a Hoyo show, sure. Whatever you guys say about yo, thank you so much for the raid, man. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm just a Western CC raid. What? Oh my god. Gachasmack Raid. Second Western CC raid. Yo, welcome. Yo, it was a good ass discussion, man. Yo, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you have a great stream. I know it must be like hella bloody late for y'all. But yo, have a great New Year's. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your night, day, or whatever. Night. Yo, thank you so much for the raid. Absolutely. Good. Yeah, I liked it. Absolutely. Western raid 2. It's morning. Yeah, and it's still not New Year's yet, right? It's not New Year's yet for America. Okay, yo, enjoy the New Year's celebration, man. Bitch, holy unk, gonna be. Okay, hey, enjoy your night's rest. Absolutely, love you, brother. Yo, love you too. We can discuss whatever just happened. So I'm not sure if y'all are still here, techie viewers or other streamers are watching it. But YouTube just banned me though. I literally just got banned on YouTube. Or like they blocked the VOD. So it's not possible, man. If your argument of them making A banners is W, why did they not continue off of Kafka, Black Swan, and Robin banner? Yeah, see, my argument was having more options than a rerun is good. My argument was never peanut butter and jelly was good. Elon Musk 369. I know you were yapping a hell of a lot. Oh, Gachasmack, common, Gachasmack W. I know you were yapping a lot. My argument was never the actual units themselves. If they were cherry picked, and if it's like, I'm gonna make it PB and J, then it's always gonna be bad. It doesn't matter if it's 1 rerun or 3 reruns, it will always be bad. My argument was having more reruns per patch is good. And that is basically the end of it. Y'all missed the bigger point of new players being able to get a pre-packaged team comp with initial pool income, and having synergistic rerun means they get 2 to 3 units to have a meta team comp with those initial pools. isn't that good? Because a new player will instantly be able to pull for like a meta team. It's good, right? The problem is they are already cherry picking the reruns. Okay. Okay. The problem is that they are already cherry picking with the rerun. Okay, then let me ask you a question. What would the difference be if they cherry pick a rerun with 1 rerun banner or 3 rerun banners? Would there be any difference then? Because that would be making the problem about the rerun units. It will have nothing to do with the number of reruns per rerun. Right? That's fair, right? It will literally have 0 difference if they want to cherry pick. If they want to cherry pick, then if anything, it's even worse because every single time that 1 rerun is going to be cherry picked. Wait, why? Why 07? I'm not going to bet you. Nah, I feel like this is just discussion. I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with having this discussion. It is great that we're having this discussion. And I will just just yap, bruh. Just yap. Downside is more FOMO, upside is more options. The FOMO changes nothing though. Because now you are basically arguing for the unit specifically getting reran. It will have 0 relation with the number of units being reran. What would be even more convenient time to rerun or there are news? If they are gonna do a good unit per rerun, you are just gonna feel the exact same FOMO every single patch. So if they were to, let's just say they put Fei Xiao first half, Robin second half. Now it's Fei Xiao first half with 2 other units, Robin second half with 2 other units. Whether or not it's with 2 other units or no 2 other units, it is exactly the same. It will have nothing to do with the number of reruns, but it will have everything to do with them choosing what unit they want to rerun. Now that is completely, it's scummy if they keep doing that, but having more options will always be a good thing. Right? Okay, people that are calling me horror show, y'all are just, respectfully, a little bit retarded. Respectfully, right? The only people is thinking, this I'm shouting out, you are not even hearing the main argument. Faster rerun is better. People waiting for icon rerun should go Pokke, people should go rerun. The thing is, initially, the whole point where we started the argument was more rerun options bad. That was the whole argument. Why would they have 8 different rerun banners? That was the whole argument at the start. And I'm like, no, more rerun option is good. It has nothing to do with the unit getting reran. It has everything to do with the number of options. I feel like I'm just talking the wall at this point. It is what it is. Which means Jiao Qiu rerun is coming to, that will be up to them. That will legit be up to them. Smack's take. Wait, let me scroll up a little bit. I think you are inherently assuming all players spend money in the game. It has nothing to do with them spending money on the game. It's just, oh my god. Smack's take is, okay, we do not need to insult anyone. This is a love, peace, and happiness stream. It's 2025. My New Year resolution is to have no war. I think it's very simple. If we agree, all in raid. It's not fair to ban people because, like, I think raiders maybe the first time watching my channel, all that kind of stuff. But it's just, our initial discussion was, Box 2 brought a point that having 8 rerun is bad. I think Tectone also mentioned 8 rerun is bad. And then Gachasmack was like, Gachasmack was calling out chat for saying I'll take Box 2 because of the 8 rerun. My point is, having 8 rerun is good because there's more options for the players to choose which rerun they want to get. But if every single rerun they pair up, like for example, I think Smack's point was Emulator with a good unit, right? Fei Xiao with Babin, Ranmei with Firefly, Emulator with a good unit, all that, then it's bad. And I 100% agree. If they always pair up a meta unit, like a meta old unit plus a brand new powerful unit, it will always be bad. And it will have nothing to do with the number of rerun banners. It will only have something to do with the unit itself. That's basically it. That's basically it. And Smack agreed with my point, and I agree with Smack's point. And it was just, we both walked out very, very happily. The only people that don't get it are chatters that don't get it. Because I got it, Smack got it, and I think even Tectone got it, and I think pretty much everyone got it. Are we good? We're happy? we're good. The problem with currency per patch remains the same. While they are releasing 2 units every fucking patch with the risk of 6 rerun synergy between units correct in time, it's okay for new players, but just for faster initial team building. If they released multiple units and all of them are good, that is up to the player to decide if they want to get every single one of those units. Alright? You are not forced to pull for more than whatever you. I skip Sunday knowing that he can be a good future character, blah, 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 blah. You know what's crazy? Barbin's going to be great for summons. Barbin's going to be great for summons. So if you know, Barbin is coming and... Okay, anyways, let's just... Your point is right, it did the same with Junior. Okay, I'm not going to say any leakers because we're going to have to wait a little bit. But... hopefully, majority of chatters can get what's going on. I know there will always be a minority that don't get it, and it is just unfortunate. But hopefully, majority of y'all get it, and then we can be all very, very happy, right? We can all be very, very happy. Free to play can always pick one or two. If you are a free to play, you were never gonna get every single unit in the first place. I think that's quite fair, right? Like if you are free to play and you want E0S1 or you want E0, you're probably gonna be missing out a few units here and there anyways. Especially with the fucking power creep, HP inflation, Jingyuan Acheron, Acheron without Jiaoqiu, all the kind of stuff. Like these power creep problems and like HP inflation, it would have been the same with or without them reruns, you know? And it will be a problem that free players will face regardless if they introduce 1 rerun, 3 rerun, 10 reruns. You know, the options will always be there, the phone will always be there, and the power creep in Honkai Starbucks, you know, it's still there. I'm just saying that as a whole, for the number of rerun banners, more is good. Because it's more options. Whether there's power creep and all that, that's like a whole other kind of worms for Honkai Starbucks. I really need to take a piss again. Look at Baba for a while. Damn.
Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the Mora keeps rolling.